right. Hey, welcome back to the Not Quite Sure show. Jeremy, and I keep forgetting to introduce myself in the other video, so here I am. I'm Jeremy. Hey, cool. Now we got a name for the face. So I wanted to kind of show you guys kind of something most of you guys may know about. A lot of you may not, though. I don't know. That didn't make sense. But anyway, Masters of the Universe. I don't know if you know He-Man. It's an action figure from the 80s. Came back out in the 2000s. Came back out again recently, like 2010s. And they're still out, actually. They're making figures nowadays based off the Filmation series and some other characters based off of just like ones that may have appeared in comics or the magazine or what have you. Just people, that are diehard collectors still want them. They're up to upwards like 30 some bucks. So they're expensive, very expensive figures. But what I'm going to show you is more something from like maybe like late 80s and maybe mid 80s, late 80s. Let's call it that. This is actually it's in a frame, but this is a Laserdisc. Yeah, kids, it's like a record but with video on it. It's crazy. So what is this and why is it so cool? This is the movie itself is not the best. I mean, it's not bad. Canon Films. It's decent. It's decent. It's if you liked He-Man, it was definitely not what you expected. I remember going to theater, seeing it, and being like, "What is this? Is this He-Man? I don't know." It was Dolph Lundgren, who doesn't really speak the best English, but he does pretty good. He's like, "Hey, Gwildor." He was in I think it's Rocky 3 or 4. He's in one of the Rocky movies. I think it's number 4, but don't quote me on that. But this guy, and then Frank Langella playing Skeletor. And what's cool about this is I got this autographed at PowerCon back in, this would be 2012. And it was pretty cool because I knew it was the only PowerCon I was going to get to go to. And when I was there, I got to meet Gary Oldman, who was the director, I believe. And then the guy who played Blade. Names aren't coming to me right now because it's getting late at night here. I do this after work and after working out, and my brain's just mush. Evil Lynn, though, she autographed it too. And then I got Richard Sponder, Pig Boy. He was the kid that actually won the appearance in the movie. And what's funny about it is they forgot about him until the last second. And they like squeeze him in a scene. He just hands Skeletor the staff. He's just like, "Here you go." No lines or anything, just in complete makeup, so you don't even know it's him. But hey, he got to be in the movie. Gotta give him credit. I'm actually Facebook friends with him. The guy's awesome. Richard Sponder. Yep. I hope I said that right, Richard. But yeah, just a really cool thing to have with all these autographs on it, and it's not a bad movie. You can pick it up on Blu-ray for probably under $5 nowadays. Definitely cool. Definitely cool. So, Laserdisc, yeah. Well, speaking of Laserdiscs, here's one more. This is a Laserdisc of the animated series. And what's cool about this is, one, there aren't many Laserdiscs of the animated series. I don't even remember how I got this. I think I paid like $5 or $10 for it. But when we were there at PowerCon again, I got autographs from a lot of the people who worked on the original series back in the 80s from Filmation. Did I say Filmation? Yeah. Filmation? I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, my brain's mush right now. Yeah, Filmation. Okay. This is actually released in 84. It looks like 1984 from RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video. And it's a Laserdisc. I don't know if it works real well. I'm pretty sure it does. I think I checked it out when I got it, but this was the second video disc they released in the series. Maybe it's the second one and the last one. I don't know. I don't know how many of these were put out. But what's nice is with all these autographs on it from people that worked on the series, you got storyboard artists, you got people who were writers. I know this one's Larry DiTilio. Hopefully I'm saying that one right. But it was just really cool that these guys took the time to autograph this and talk to me. The series was a big thing for me, and I mean, in '84, I would have been about 10 years old. Let's see. God, my math sucks right now. Damn it. No, it would have been 8 years old. Um, prime age for He-Man, definitely. And what was great about this series is just I connected with it. You know, they talked about everything from bullying to forgiveness to being afraid of certain things, overcoming your fears, and friendship, everything. It was a really good series. Not as heavy-handed as GI Joe with the oh, it's a fire in the building, get out! It was just a little more, a little less than that. But this was a great series, and I know you can get probably most of the original animated series of this on DVD for like $5 for a season, and you're talking like maybe like 33 episodes or more. I don't know, but definitely worth picking up. Probably it probably doesn't hold up by today's standards, but it was just such a cool series. And if you have any nostalgia for it, why not go back and watch a few episodes? There's some that really stand out. There's some real stinkers, but there's some that really stand out, and I suggest it to anyone. But this was a big part of my childhood. Just wanted to share this stuff with you guys. Um, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. I do read them. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great. You can set up. I think there's a little bell thing for notifications if you want to, be notified when I put a video up. I'm trying to do them, almost every day if possible. Um, I'm thinking of doing some things now with some reviews of newer shows as they're on new episodes, and having a friend or two on to talk about them with them, because it's hard just to sit here alone and talk sometimes. Things don't always come to mind, but trying to also bring up the energy, because when I do this, it's usually later at night, and I'm just exhausted after a long day. But I gotta say, it's just great pulling some of this old stuff out. I have these hanging on the wall. These aren't really being pulled out, but it's cool to be able to share these with people, and show them off. Like I said, really big fan of the old series. I like the movie. Sorry, shoot me, but I like the movie. Um, if you're fans of it or anything, have any memories of He-Man that from your childhood, you want to share, feel free. I will respond to comments. I definitely want to see what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.